soul friends, to our Facebook knowings. I wanted to thank you all for the brilliant questions that you've sent to us. And though, of course, I can't answer all of them, I wanted you to know that I do see them all. And I'm sending you great love and the most radiant light.
This is a question from Martha, and she says, I feel that during these moments of change and transformation on our planet, it is very important to develop our heart center so that we can vibrate at the frequency of unconditional love.
Yes.
Would you talk about that and suggest to us special practices for that purpose? Thank you, and love and blessings.
Blessings to you, Martha, indeed. Yes, and we are moving into this arena of the pure heart, but we are carrying a lot of fear about love that we need to embrace and superimpose our unconditional love, or the power of love, on top of those fears of not being chosen, of not being loved, or the judgment that we have about love. So, we want to open the heart. And I think it's very important to let go of the whole word unconditional, because it separates us from ourselves. When we say unconditional, immediately it's in opposition to conditional love. And so the two are playing together in that arena. And what you want to do is simply extend out your heart chakra. Of course, the interesting thing about the heart chakra is that in order for it to truly love without fear, on always, there's so many kinds of love, Martha. The love of a friend, the love of an idea, the love of the divine, the love of the body, the love of sexuality, all the many kinds, the love of a child, of love that we have. All of those have elements or qualities within them. And so to access this kind of love, we have to bring in from the cosmos, through the crown chakra, through this point of knowing, into the heart, those aspects that will allow us to see and to experience what love is. Not just love as a philosophy or love as an idea, but to bring in the knowing of your heart. Once you bring in the knowing, which allows you to access your true self, unconditional love will follow. Unconditional simply means that you removed yourself from the arena. Whenever we are in the arena, do you love me back? Do you acknowledge me? Do you see me as a spiritual being? Those conversations that always come up, they separate us from unconditional love. So the gift of unconditional love is to draw in those frequencies from the cosmos and extend them out as you become the carrier of that pure love. The self joins it. And so it's not the self and the other. The self merges, fuses with the other. And then the unconditional love is simply a part of the expression. So we have to let go of how we hold these very limited or rigid conversations. What is unconditional love? It's full of laughter. It's full of allowing. It's full of the power of seeing through the veils and the masks into the pure heart of another being. So there are so many exercises. I wrote a book called, what is the name of that book? I forgot the name of the book. I'm going to have to edit this.
The Healing of Emotion.
No, well, Healing of Emotion. Wait,
Time of Emotion. Time of Emotion.
No, about the body.
Oh, Ageless Body.
Ageless Body. Paul's book. I wrote a book called The Ageless Body, and I have a whole chapter in there about the heart, and also another one called The Healing of Emotion, so that we can begin to work with our physical heart, our emotional heart, our spiritual heart, our heart chakra, in ways that embrace love and all of its possible ramifications. And you know, Martha, that we humans are offering new frequencies of love back into the cosmos And so imagine yourself drawing the love energy from the cosmos, extending it out to your solar plexus. Remember that when you extend it out to your solar plexus, it's also going to go out through your heart. It will extend your heart chakra. And so radiating that out to everyone and back into the cosmos. And that will stretch that energy that will allow you to feel the cosmic giggle of love in all of its forms. And so as you work on your heart, and then you extend the love of your heart, one exercise might be to ask your heart to show you its purity, its divine spiritual heart. You might see it as a shape or a vibration or a color or even a smell. And when you see that, then allow that to come in and nourish your own body. Because it is when we have full hearts, Martha, that we are able to actually radiate unconditional love. But right now, humans just need to access love itself. And I send you my great, great love.
Chris, this is a question from Carlo from Roma.
Yes.
My question from the heart to Chris. Can you explain how to arrive to visualize our lives in a non-dualistic way so that we can shift our everyday lives from karma to dharma?
You know, that's really a cosmic giggle, because all of the consciousness on this planet has imprinted that concept of duality, of the dark and the light, the good and the bad, the struggle and the grace. And so, Carlos, what you want to do is to begin to spin that Mobius strip of figure-8 of white light, so that as the Chinese taught thousands of years ago, the light moves into the darkness for a good purpose, and the darkness moves into the light for an equal purpose, so that we don't keep separating out. I'm bad over here, but I want to be in the dharma, I don't want to be in the karma. There will always be karma, because karma is the law of cause and effect, and it can be powerful. So what you want to do is to feel that you are consciously directing your karma through your thoughts, through your actions, through your energy, that you step forward in a positive way in every day, so that you are creating for yourself good karma that brings back to you the action and reaction, the reaction that makes you feel that you're in your dharma, that makes you feel that you have purpose. And sometimes the karmic, the negative karma, is part of your purpose. It's part of your evolution. And as we quicken our consciousness and expand our consciousness on this planet, we'll have less of that. We'll be able to wield more powerfully that extending out energies into the world that create harmony and allow us from the very beginning, Carlos, to have a good sense of self and an acknowledgement that every being who walks on this planet today is fulfilling the destiny of the whole. And so it's just, what part do you want to play? Do you want to play the victim? Do you want to play the dark lord? Or do you want to play the one that upholds the goodness of the self? And to do that, it's very simple, Carlos. When you look in the mirror, look past your addictions, look past your fears, look past your judgment into your own very soul. And when you look around on the planet, look beyond what people are doing or what you see in their faces, and look to the essence of their soul and acknowledge that, so that you can be sending a message. You don't have to do those other things. That there is an undamageable, perfect, magnificent soul in each of us. Access that, and the Dharma will become a play. Great love to you,